No way, we made the flight. Let's go.
California is my absolute favorite place to visit, and a couple days ago, I took a trip to LA.
Just ran into the homie. What are the chances, bro? Go, we got snacks. I need to go get some In-N-Out.
Have one for me, bro. Pour it out for the homie.
All right, so as soon as I land, I'm like looking around. I'm like, all right, let's see if I can spot any celebrities. I didn't spot any celebrities until I saw my boy LT, my boy Joe. It was super random just running into him at the airport, but you guys don't know who Joe is. Basically, he's Young LA's videographer. He's been with them for a while. He does stuff for Gorilla Mind, and we kind of have that in common. I was working with Alphalete doing stuff for 3D, so it's like a clothing brand and then energy drink. And we were basically doing the same things, just at different levels. When I moved to Houston, I came with like plain black tees, similar to what I have now, but I didn't even have logos. They were just undershirts for my job at the prison and then the airport before that. So that's about 6 years using the same shirts, just plain black undershirts. So I had no real clothes. So he kind of did like a little meetup thing, and he was like giving away free stuff, and he let me take as much as I wanted. Yeah, I mean, that's the clothes that I was wearing for a while before I started working for Alphalete, but super weird just running into him. He's going to New York. But anyway, I'm here waiting for an Uber. Let's get this party started.
So my Uber dropped me off in downtown LA, and I met up with 4 people. My good friend Taylor and 3 of her gang members. And right after our formal introductions, we got some LA street food.
Damn! Y'all need help? All right, check it out. We got some tacos over here. Here's my taco plate. I got 2 carne asada, 2 chicken, and then look at all these people. Apparently, this is one of the best spots in downtown LA. There was a Dodgers game, so everybody's decked out in Dodger gear. Tacos La 26, Chinatown.
Is it good? Yay! What do you rate it?
8.
8?
8.9. It's pretty good. Honestly, these tacos are like super, super good. And it's a combination of me being hungry and also like I just got off a challenge, a 30-day challenge where I was eating healthy. So this is a great treat.
So after those delicious tacos, we were walking out and about, and somehow we ended up singing karaoke till like 2 in the morning. And after an embarrassing amount of time singing without knowing any of the lyrics to any of the songs, we went to bed. So the next morning, after about 3 hours of sleep, got some breakfast, we drove around, went to a coffee shop, and I got to see the incredibly famous Randy's Donuts.
Look, guys, Randy's Donuts. Where's Tony Stark?
In that last clip, I was really holding back the movie nerd inside of me, but I was so happy deep down inside. I just love seeing real life movie locations, and that's a really big part of why I love visiting California. Every single time I go, I end up just seeing or finding out about some sort of movie that was shot there that I really love, and it always just keeps me going back.
Yo, what's up? Look who I'm with. What's the deal? Ariel's in California. You want to see my wiener? Seeing where life takes us. Is it big? It's pretty huge, bro. Oh, what the? Dang, bro, that's not what I wanted to see. I'd be on Snapchat. We basically came to the first ever McDonald's, and we're here in what, San Bernardino, right? San Bernardino, California. Pretty interesting already. There's a big wiener right there. We got some of the Looney Tunes over there. And look at this one right here. We got the Mystery Machine. Dang, Scooby. That's funny. Apparently it's not even like an active McDonald's anymore. It's kind of like a museum sort of thing. Wonder if this is part of it. Maybe like a fish sandwich or something. Oh, that's smart. You're actually a genius. That is a fish sandwich, bro. It is, right? 100%. Fish. The McDonald's McFish, what's it called? Filet. Oh, filet fish. Yeah. There's bugs. This is from like the play place area.
That was in the play area, bro, back in the day.
Yeah. Arch. There's the original sign. Insane. There's the Hamburglar. 15 cents? Bro, 15 cents for a burger?
Imagine that now.
Imagine.
Officer Big Mac. This is actually you, Officer Big Mac.
What's that supposed to mean, bro?
You were an officer.
What's the Big Mac part from?
I don't know.
Dick and Mac McDonald opened the first McDonald's self-service drive-in restaurant, 1948. What do you think about this right here?
I actually don't like balls. I feel like that's for sure haunted. He's gonna eat your McNuggets.
Oh hell no! Look at that face. It's Ronald right here. Probably the newest thing in here. Another Ronald head right there. Just a bunch of memorabilia. Hey, bro, you remember when Kids Meals legit had some cool stuff?
Sick toys, actually.
Yeah. Dang, original McDouble hamburger.
Why does that logo actually
1964. A slash in between. Dang, this is what the workers look like. Alright, so there was a movie called The Founder with Michael Keaton. And it's a story about like the first McDonald's and how he discovered it. Like it was already existing. So this movie says that it was shown in the movie. That's pretty cool. All this stuff was used in the movie, I guess. McDonald's cups. There's the movie. The hat that was autographed by the cast. Here's a McDonald's bag, another hat. French fry bags from the movie. Some lollipops. Some burger wraps. That's what they used to look like. You get your burgers with that. This is a fry machine from 1970 to 1974. That's wild.
Okay, so you think it goes in, it shreds through there?
I don't know. Put your head in it. Let's find out. I honestly probably go to McDonald's maybe like 3 times a year, but now seeing the history, seeing Ronald McDonald, and soaking in the nostalgia that McDonald's has always had, I had a mission. Currently, I'm on the hunt to find a old Happy Meal toy that I actually physically remember like having. There's a lot of them. I have a feeling it's gonna be something like Toy Story, maybe Shrek. These are all from different countries. I actually do remember when they had like the GameCubes. Did you ever experience that? Yeah, they had GameCubes, like 3 of them set up, and you could play like, there was like this Disney skating game. There was, I just remember that one because that's the only one I played. Ninja Turtles kind of seems familiar. Nothing's really bringing a spark right now though. Snap, bro, we just found it.
Robo Dog?
It's the Robo Dog. Look at right there. Boom. Robo Dog. Dang. Okay.
That's the one?
I remember that one. I remember it has a button on the head, and I think it would just like move and crawl forward. Dang, that's crazy. And I feel like I remember this Buzz Lightyear too. Right there. Deep in the trenches. Alright, they already got 2026 stuff in here. It's a World Cup McDonald's bag. Oh no way, bro! I remember these. These were yeah. Look at this. I remember these games very, very well. Dang, they got the Sonic. Oh, this is like memories.
The Tails
right
one
here.
is the one I had.
You had the Tails?
The Tails, yeah, it's like little rings you fly.
I think I had almost all of them. Dang, that's a super throwback. I actually very much do remember these clearly.
I remember this whole line, the Chicken Little ones, bro. I remember this little spinny guy. This was my childhood era. Like the.
All right, I found another one. It's this Batman, this specific Batman right here. This is from 1994, which is kind of wild. I'm assuming we just had it for a while, or my parents did, because we definitely had those, unless they like brought them back at some point.
Do you remember these? The Disney ones where they're like in the cassette and you open it up and the toys inside?
No.
Those were. People are going crazy because of Disney.
Alright, I can very much see why McDonald's was so successful early on, because like this is stuff from the 70s. They have the Happy Meals up there with those kind of toys, and you kind of move along. They got, you know, walkie-talkies. The Happy Meals were always very intriguing. And then also Mike kind of just like talked about how you would need to collect all of something to make something bigger. So for example, you'd have to collect these like small toys at the bottom to like complete the spaceship or whatever. And like McDonald's just doing it right. It gives people like that desire to keep buying from them.
This is the one I was talking about, the Finding Nemo. The
Oh.
Gil, with the one with the scar. That's the one
Yeah, I remember this one. We would put them in the bathtub.
Yes, they shot water.
Yeah. Oh, no way, bro. That's crazy. Definitely remember that one. See, now,
Monsters Inc. I do remember that one, the guy with the sock on.
yeah, now this is my era right here. There's the Robo Dog thingy. Again, there's some more Tarzan. I feel like that looks familiar. Here's McDonald's. This guy's taking your order.
No. This is the manager.
Oh, my fault.
This guy is the top of the top.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, am I right? Dang, $3.79 for a full meal?
Rib, fries, and a large drink. Is that guy dabbing?
He is dabbing. I feel like I remember playing with one of these. Yeah.
Bro, 99-cent Big Macs is actually crazy.
That is pretty wild. But it's kind of crazy to think about how plain, boring, and solid like the current designs and toys and like aesthetic is, or back then it was just full of life, and we're just in this modern world where everything's just super boring. Isn't that crazy?
Minimalism killed creativity, brother.
Yep. Ever hear about the McDonald's monopoly scheme?
I don't.
So basically, there was this guy that worked for McDonald's, and they put him in. I think he was working within like the Monopoly like game when they first kind of introduced it, and basically the owners or whatever, the higher ups of McDonald's found out that there was like some insider like knowledge being like given out, and so they basically put this guy in charge that they trusted to like specifically look for and find those people that are trading within the company, and turns out the guy that they hired is the one that was doing all that sketchy stuff, and he was the one insider trading and insider. So him and his buddies were like collecting like money, like a bunch
All
of
the
money
pieces.
and it's super crazy. The guy that they hired to like specifically look out for those frauds was the fraud himself. Super
Can't trust
crazy,
nobody.
bro. Nobody. Look at this. I wonder if this is accurate, because look how small these portions are. And like obviously nowadays people are like there's so much food and fast food and things are bigger. But if this is real, this is how big the portions were back then. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Bite size, brother.
Right there. That's a normal size apple, and that's what like a little brownie would look like. Or there's the apple in the back, and that's what the little McGriddle would look like. Pancakes, hash brown, coffee, and now everything's like super size. It says, please do not eat the displays. I mean, look at this. This is a cheeseburger. This is like tiny. Ain't no way, bro. Is that Annabelle up there?
It is.
It is.
It's a Raggedy Ann, bro. Oh, thank you.
After a successful time finding those nostalgic McDonald's toys and reliving some childhood memories, Mikey took me to his favorite childhood burger spot. We're here at John's Burger spot. This is Mikey's childhood spot, also his dad. Pretty decent sized burger here, and we're watching the World Cup right now. I'm gonna get a bite with the meat, cheese, the bacon. This is like a true mom and pop homemade, but a little extra like better than homemade. As of right now, first bite, I'll give it just a solid 8. How's yours?
Delicious, bro.
I didn't really film the rest of the night, but that night we ended up going and playing some PS5. We played some UFC for a long time, and then the next morning I woke up bright and early at 5 in the morning. And then I went back to bed because all that. We got up around 10 in the morning, and now it was time to hit the gym. It's a new gym that Mikey's never been to, but he's seen a lot of good clips online, so we figured why not? Here for another day, let's check it out.
I had to see what it, I had to cover their head and cover their necks at the same time. I had to take out the ref, I make my own rules when it's
I
game
am
time.
the one they was talking about when they warned you about going out in the dark. Now that Chihuahua, I pop at your mama, I promise my bite just as bad as my bark. I push a button and end all your motion, it's like I was putting a Tesla in park. Never been much of a pain.
All right, vlog, that's it for compound gym.
Compound.
It's a V, so it kind of looks like a U. Anyway, I gave it, I think, a 6.8. I mean, I'm coming from Alphaland, so it's definitely like a lower tier compared to what I'm used to. But overall, visually aesthetic, I feel like it was a pretty dope gym. I would come here.
Come here?
I would compound here. If it was like, I don't know, $60 a month, maybe 80, you know, because I know like things are pricier here.
8.5.
Dang.
8.5. 8.
8?
I give it an 8.
Dang, good ratings over here.
It's sick. It's sick. It is a good aesthetic gym for content. Again, the price point compared to Alphaland just doesn't make sense in my brain. But for this area, because I live here, I'm a local, it is one of the better looking aesthetic gyms. And it's not a commercial vibe at all, but really expensive. But I give it 8.5.
Yeah. All right, off to get some food before we head to the airport. All right, we're at the airport. It's your boy. We got 5 guys. Man, it's so beautiful. The weather is so nice out here. But we talked about content and how Mike is going to be more consistent online. It's been real. I'll see you in Houston. So I got back on my flight home and I realized how much had just happened in these last couple of days. This last minute trip turned into meeting new people, singing until 2 in the morning, exploring the world's first McDonald's, and catching up with old friends. It's funny how some of the best memories come from plans you never made. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, I'll be showing you Arizona. Peace.